Alright, apologies. Anyway, I'll start fresh. Hey, everyone. I'm in the UK right now. I'm here with my friend Ben. Ben, say something, because you're British.
Hello, I am Shenmueso.
See how it's got a British accent?
Yeah,
say again.
Yeah, I have a British accent, and you'll be hearing some of it on tonight's show.
Alright, second, I want to apologize for the frame rate and apparent audio issues. The audio is just from the onboard mic on my laptop, and the video quality is going to be shit because it's running low resolution, low frame rate. It was the only way to keep it kind of stable. My laptop's like 8 years old, sorry. It was just what's necessary.
This is Britain, we're not allowed the best of things. We just get shit versions of everything, so we have shit internet.
Yeah, I guess that's another factor, is the internet connection here. So, all things considered, I thought it would just be kind of fun to do a live Q&A with you guys, since I got a British person here, and they sound better saying everything.
Well, that's debatable.
It is extremely... I was just being polite.
Yeah, thanks for that, yeah.
Okay, yeah, we just want to do some Q&A with you guys. We got 102 people watching this.
That's nice, yeah.
102
wicked,
people.
Sweet.
All right, now let's start off with some questions here. We got Scott the Canadian moderating in the comments, so he's extremely dangerous. He's very rude for a Canadian. He will fucking cut you if you harass. So, you know, don't anger Scott the Canadian. He's dangerous. All right, first up, I'm going to say here, Martin Otley says, massive congratulations being on Watch Mojo. So it's felt chuffed for you, which is your expression. Can you explain chuffed?
Chuffed, I can't explain it, no, because it might get censored by the censors. Chuffed means something else in Britain as well. No, it's nothing to do with that. Chuffed, it means happy. You're pleased. That's what chuffed is. You're pleased.
His girlfriend explained it to me as stoked. Excited.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently they used some of my footage in a Watch Mojo video for like 10 obscure Nintendo peripherals.
Nice.
And mute your phone.
No, that's not mine. That's not
that's still your fault.
That is my
Very unprofessional.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, I was in there. They used some footage of mine from the N64 DD, which was very flattering. It was cool of them to do that. Because I'm okay with people using footage for stuff like that, but I just like to be credited for it. I was in some other top 10 video thing. They didn't credit me, but they did later. But anyway, doesn't matter. So let's go on with some questions. Question: do you beards get sweaty in the head? Well, yeah, it's hot here, dude. Sweaty in the heat. Sorry, the comments are just moving quickly. Yeah, it's hot. In fact, I'm sweating right now. That's probably not much of a surprise.
Actually, as a fairly recent adopter of the beard, about the last year or so, I was surprised to find that it doesn't actually make your chin warmer.
No, it does once you shave it off. It's cold and creepy.
You notice the difference, you reckon?
Yeah, it is. I know it is. I've shaved it off many times. Once you get it off, your face is just cold, man.
Maybe it's because the change is too gradual. You don't notice it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's probably it.
I'm trying to keep up with questions here briefly. What was the worst Sega console ever? I would say the Sega Pico. I'm not sure that counts, but...
Yeah, well, out of the main ones, the worst one, I don't know, 32X, just because it kind of was a bit pointless.
Yeah, I might say that one too.
Just because they should have put their efforts into building the Saturn a bit more, a bit longer into it.
Yeah, that's a long answer. My thoughts on the NES Mini, I mean, good for them, I guess. I don't really care about the all-in-one clone console bullshit. Doesn't use cartridges. To me, it's not any different than those like shitty Chinese clone ones you can see everywhere. The only difference is Nintendo's making it. Ben, you have a question.
Ben and Adam, do you like the limited edition Xbox 360 consoles, like the Halo 3 console or Gears of War 3 console? They look sweet. I like the Halo one. I mean, massive fan of Halo since the first one came out, so yeah, I wouldn't mind having that one, I guess, but I wouldn't go on my way to get it, to be honest.
The only limited edition one I have is the Star Wars one, of the 360S. Scott the Canadian's being a dick. Said, how'd you get so good looking and why is Ben so much better looking? It's his fucking hair. Look at it.
Well, subjectivity is a thing, yeah, what's left of it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Was it the future of Nintendo? Well, it's Nintendo doing alright, haven't they got a hand in Pokemon, so they're going to be...
Yeah, they just... Here's the thing that people... there's a lot of people who are pointing out that there's some article written, apparently Nintendo, because of Pokemon Go single-handedly, is now more valuable than the Sony Corporation.
That's crazy.
That's
they're going to be right, so hopefully it'd be cool if they can funnel some of that profit into making the NX awesome and the games for it awesome, so hopefully they'll have a lot behind them to do some cool shit with the NX if they're going to be quite minted.
Yeah, I'm hopeful for the NX. I want it to be great. They want to know how we became friends. Why don't you tell them about it?
Well, I don't remember the actual genesis. Was the first
The Mega
thing-
Drive?
Oh, the Mega Drive.
No, the Mega Drive of Why We're Friends. No, he just
through YouTube shit.
just through YouTube videos, dude. Just liked each other's videos. Contacted him at one point, like a couple years ago. I said, "Hey, I'm going to the UK. Any chance you want to hang out?" And he was like, "Yeah." So that was that.
That was 2 years ago.
And
you're back again.
yeah, I'm
From
back.
outer space.
And I brought the sun with me.
You brought more than you brought
Here's-
a lot of sun. And
Yeah,
a lot.
he asked me to bring the light with me, and I did it. And he's pissed now.
It's
'cause
really hot. It's ridiculously hot. It's the kind of hot where you get worried and you think, is this global warming? Is this happening? Is this what it is? No, it's wrong heat is what it is out there. And he brought that with him. It's crazy, but yeah, It's been nice.
The N64 DD that Metal Jesus Rocks found. Yeah, a lot of people sent me a link to that. Did he actually find it himself, or did he just promote it? Because I know a lot of people. I made this mistake too, and he showed off the orange original Xbox. He didn't actually find that. He just showed it. So did he actually find this? He gets credited for a lot of things he didn't actually do. Like everybody's, oh, he has a complete Xbox set and he has a complete Wii set. It's like, no, he doesn't. Those are other people who have those. He just showed them. Which I don't blame him. I think it's just miscommunication. So did he actually find it? I don't know if that's true or not.
Thoughts on the
Oh,
recent
somebody
Saturn?
met you at a McDonald's.
Cool. Wow.
Mr.
That's
Dirt
nice.
Turtle.
Nice, sweet.
What's up, Mr. Dirt Turtle?
Did we have like a good altercation? Or was, well, that's the wrong word.
Did you and I ever fight? I don't
no,
remember
this
us
guy.
fighting.
No.
With Scott?
Yeah.
I don't know if you fought.
No, the guy that saw me at McDonald's.
I don't know if Mr. Dirt Turtle fought you. How would I know that?
No, not fought. Met. He met me at McDonald's in the UK. I was
Yeah.
asking, was it a good meeting? Forget all that.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
And we could tell him a little bit about today.
Today was cool. Yeah, we had a meet up in Derby.
Derby.
Derby. No, you'll get that.
Yeah, you'll see footage on it later.
But yeah, Derby is near Nottingham, where we are now.
The
And,
Robin Hood City, Americans.
Yeah.
Robin Hood City takes. This is that.
Yeah, and we don't make that big of a deal of it though. There's a
You
statue,
should.
and there's a few companies that use him as a theme.
If this was an American city, he'd be everywhere. There'd be an amusement park dedicated to him.
There would definitely be a Robin Hood theme park if this is America, yeah. But we don't capitalise on the Robin Hood thing, but
Yeah.
and meet up with some YouTubers and it was really cool. A lot of people came out to Retro World in Derby.
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 And yeah, it was good.
Yeah. All right. Back to the questions. Is Devil's Third still a rare game? It's not common in the U.S., but it's not as rare as it was. There was another printing of it.
Has anyone played that? What is it? I've heard it's rubbish, but what do people think?
I've heard it's like mediocre.
Because subjectivity is a thing, so regardless of reviews, people might like it. So.
Oh, dude, that's a super British question. You got to answer that.
What's that one? Will you be taking Adam to a booter? Oh, I'd love to take him to a booter. A car boot sale, obviously. But no, I'm going to a festival. I will point you in the right direction if you want to go to one. You should go to one. I'll give you it. Go.
All right, I'm on my way.
Anyway, I'm going to a festival this weekend at Jodrell Bank. It's called Blue Dot Festival. It's in the shadow of the massive satellite. Yeah, so that'd be pretty cool. But so I won't be around this weekend. Can't do that.
I love seeing. You can tell the British people because they're all spelling out Derby.
Nice.
But, let's do the test.
Yeah. Derby. Dobby. Because Dobby, as in the character from...
Dobby's from Harry Potter. Dobby is a city.
You thought that's what I was saying.
I've all along. I'm like, what's the difference?
Dobby.
Just like charity shop and
Cherry shop.
say them again.
Charity shops.
Yeah, but the way he usually says it, I thought he was talking about like a store called a cherry shop.
Yeah.
But apparently that's like to us is like Goodwill.
Charity shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cherry shop.
sorry.
Cherry shop. Yeah, no.
Question: best and worst thing about England? Well, you're the native.
The best thing, we're naturally cynical people, so that's a difficult question for me to answer. I can tell you lots of worse things. Best thing, I don't know. I can't. I'm on the spot. I will come back to that. We haven't got earthquakes. Yeah, that is the best thing about this country. We don't have earthquakes. A couple of tremors, 1 or 2 tremors in the last decade, but no, we don't have earthquakes. That's a good thing. Worst thing, I don't know. Theresa May currently, whoever's in that, whoever's out of the Tories is usually the worst thing.
Whose OG collection is more complete between the two of us? Yo, I'm gonna win. I've seen his in person. I win. Yeah, I've been collecting a lot of the OG PAL exclusives over here, and that's been going pretty well.
But the OG PAL exclusives are usually shit.
They're hot garbage.
It's just the sports titles and the bullshit nobody else wanted. So he's coming around. He's travelled thousands of miles to pick up shite. He's picking up fucking worse than FIFAs we're talking here. I mean, actual rubbish.
The Red Hatter just gave me $1 and says, "Hey Adam, I love your videos. Hope to see a second generation simulator." First of all, thank you. You didn't have to do that. I wasn't expecting donations on this. Second of all, I want to do the second generation recap stuff, but I'll do it, eventually.
Gazman says, we need to chat about your Mega Drive game, Shenmueso. Well, yeah, I mean, you may be one of the people I talked to about that today, my Mega Drive collection. I am in a state of flux with what the future of my Mega Drive collection will be.
No, you have to keep it. That's the law.
Yeah, okay, it is the law, you're right. It's
Adam's law.
It would be illegal.
It comes with my passport.
It would be illegal, but this is my thinking, right? The Mega Drive is made up of a lot of games that you play for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes.
See this? It means I get to tell them what to do.
Yeah. It does. Well, fair enough. Yeah, okay, you got it. Yeah, all right.
I'm just fucking around.
Yeah. But no, a lot of the games are the pick up and play games. You have 10, 20 minutes here and there, And the type of games that I'd like to play on a handheld whilst in the living room with my other half, as opposed to disappearing off into the room to play these games that are pick up and play type of experiences rather than something you play for hours on end. That's the logic behind it. So I would probably play them mainly on a handheld anyway. So then, what's the point of having the collection?
It's just catching up to the footage that showed me the passport. Anyway, sorry. Okay, so more questions. Before Shenmue was my favorite game. It was Twisted Metal 2 for a long time when I was a kid, but that's fallen down the list quite a bit. Yours is still Shenmue, right?
What's that?
Favorite game?
No.
What?
Okay.
Your name is Shenmueso.
Yeah, it is. But okay, my favourite game. What I thought you were asking there is what's my favourite series.
You need to get into the show.
You need to move over then.
Well then, fuck you.
Right. Yeah. So I thought you were asking what's your favourite series. That's how I.
No.
So my favourite series is actually Zelda.
No, favorite game.
I know. Yeah, that's how I took it wrong. Favourite game. If you can class Shenmue 1 and 2 together.
Of course I do.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Yeah.
All right. Now, what was it before that?
It
wasn't that.
There wasn't anything before Shenmue.
Oh, okay.
What was there? Do you remember anything before Shenmue?
Yeah, I told them the answer like a minute ago.
I wasn't listening.
I know.
Painful
aware.
Yeah. Oh God. Right. Probably.
Ben's girlfriend is working out.
Yeah. She's doing hoops.
Yeah, she's really good with hula hoops. I didn't know you could do that like as an exercise.
Oh yeah.
It's quite impressive.
It's more than just the waist thing.
Yeah, it's quite impressive actually.
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
So you have no answer?
Sword of Vermilion on the Mega Drive, yeah.
Okay.
Old RPG.
Oh, hey, that's also a Yu Suzuki game.
That was Yu Suzuki's first home console exclusive. Obviously made all the old arcade classics, and this was a complete departure. If you don't know about it, it's an old RPG, really, traditional, but it's a mixture of styles, because you've got like the traditional kind of isometric view for the towns and all the rest of it, and yet when you do the battles, it's live hack and slash kind of thing. It cuts to an action rather than turn-based. It's good anyway. It's really good.
Some people are asking like what kind of games we got or what kind of games I picked up all over here. Like I said, it's mostly junk because most PAL exclusives, no offense, are mostly junk, and that's understandable because if they were good, why would they not release them in North America? But some of them are okay. This isn't one I picked up. It's just an example of a PAL exclusive. This is Beverly Hills Cop, as based on the movie, but it's made by a company called Blast. Anything they made was European exclusive stuff. This is his game. This is not mine. I did not pick this up. But this company is amazing to me because they made games for Jumanji and Home Alone and Casper and Thomas the Tank Engine. All these random American IPs for the most part. And they just randomly gave them PlayStation 2 games like decades after they were done and irrelevant. Like Eddie Murphy's not on that cover. He's not on the cover. It's just randomness. But yeah, I think stuff like that is just funny to pick up. And the best part about PAL exclusives is since they're such shit, they're worthless. I bought a game today for 25 pence. 25p.
Yeah, that's a good trip to go on, really. I mean, yeah that's a cheap gaming hunt. Well, apart from no flight and everything, Yeah.
Yeah. So what else we got? No, you can't see me do hula hoops. That is not a skill that I
possess. Let's try and show you what we're looking at. Hold that. This is what we're
Careful,
looking at.
This laptop's a beast. Yeah. You can also see a quick pan of Ben's apartment, I guess.
That's what we're looking at. It's a multi-use room, you know. Many things are happening. It's all going on.
To future Carla,
big living room.
I'm sorry that he did that to you.
She won't mind. She puts videos on YouTube as well. I can link a channel. You can go and have a look. She does hoop videos.
That's a good question. Garrett asks, what European countries are the most tourist/game hunter friendly in my experience? I'm actually going to have to go with the UK on that one. That might just be a language thing, just because everything here is obviously in English, so it's the most fun to try and collect because it matches the best with your own sets, but also the people are most likely to be in the same mentality and be interested in going around hunting for games. I'm not saying there aren't Germans that would love to go around hunting for games, but I don't know, there isn't quite that connection just because of the language barrier. Yeah, now everybody's checking out your girlfriend.
Well, they said what was going on. I had to explain, you couldn't explain those noises. Oh, there were some strange noises the other night, though. Holy shit. On the Skype call.
Okay. Oh, the aliens that were trying to abduct you. Oh yeah, somebody's pointing out this stupid decision to wear a yellow shirt with a yellow background. I didn't plan this. Okay, I bought this Breaking Bad shirt at Star Wars Celebration in London. I know. I go to a Star Wars Celebration. I buy a Breaking Bad shirt. What am I thinking? But yeah, no. So in case you guys aren't aware, I was in London for like a few days, and just to go to Star Wars Celebration. That was a lot of fun.
Oh no, forget it.
All right, bye. I don't know what the hell's going on.
No, I was going to get like something to drape over you, but...
Why?
I don't know. Well, this is also yellow, and it's a lady.
I don't want this. Piss off! Piss off, you wanker.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to adopt a few of the phrases, take them back, you know. That's a good question. The thoughts on the recent Sega Saturn hack? Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I heard about it. Yeah, I mean, yeah. What's that? I don't even know what that's.
So there was a guy who basically is an Australian dude who got a hold of a Saturn, and he basically dug into the hardware and tried to decode everything about it, because no one's ever really been able to, because it's such a complex and ridiculous system. And he managed to find out a way to get to one chip in particular where it now runs games off of basically flashcards.
Nice.
He's got the one and only one that's doing that. Anyway, he's in the process of making that happen.
So Saturn never drive.
It's now possible.
Nice.
And it opens it up to open source projects.
That's cool, man.
Apparently, some guy, I got a link to this, I don't know how true it is, but somebody supposedly is making a game for it now called Sonic Jump. It's a Sonic the Hedgehog game coming out for the Saturn. It looks like those Sonic Advance games for the Game Boy Advance. I don't know if it's legitimate or not.
Wait, John Tom says, answer me, goddammit. What is he saying? I don't know. What did you say, John Tom? I missed it. Do you plan on doing another Rare Variants console episode?
Yes, I do. One is actually going to come out very soon. I uploaded it before I left, so that'll be up soon. It will be on the Sony PSX.
Right, 2000 saying, what game stores are you guys going to visit while you're here? Well, we just
you got to tell them because I don't know.
We just went to Derby.
Derby, sorry.
I was so confused. The Retro Game World.
Just say it the correct way and you won't have a problem. Derby.
I can't hear anything else now apart from you saying Dobby. When I say
that's because that's what it sounds like.
Oh, you fucked me up for life.
It's your own fault.
I'm never going to say that again.
Derby.
No, it's not. It's Derby.
Derby.
Fuck. Right, anyway, we're into Retro World. There.
Again, say it. No. Say it to both character and the city. And do the test multiple times.
Right.
Random.
This is the place name, Derby. The character from Harry Potter, Dobby.
Now,
completely different.
Say it, but randomly. Splice them.
Dobby. It's totally different.
You can't tell the difference.
Dobby. Dear me. Hey, he's got it, right? He's got it. Yeah, look.
Yeah,
Phil knows.
Phil knows because he's British, probably.
Anyway.
Because he's spelling it out, and you know how he has to spell it? Incorrectly to make the point. Thank you. Thank you, Phil. You've proven my point.
No, but...
Every single one of the British who are on here commenting are all spelling it incorrectly to try and make it sound like it's not supposed to sound.
You're all mental. Right, Dobby.
Right.
Dobby, but the Harry Potter and the character...
Whereas Sandy Starchild spelling with a U to prove a point.
Anyway. So, yeah, other game stores.
Sorry, that was the point. That was the question.
There's a really good one in Lincoln called
Gotham
Games. Gotham Games in Lincoln's really good.
We're going to go there at some point.
Yeah, we'll definitely go there. We're actually going to head all the way down to Wales at some point as well to do some game hunting. We're going all over the place. We're not, some local stuff. There's not a lot in Nottingham though.
No, it's not bad though. We hit up a lot of CEXs and stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's not talk about CEX.
Oh yeah. Well, we won't bring up that particular story. There was an event at CEX. Yeah. It had nothing to do with us two specifically, but. Not worth bringing up. The N64 DD, yeah, we talked a little bit about that. That's cool that that was found. Naturally in Seattle, where Nintendo is based, at least Nintendo of North America.
What if they cancel Shenmue 3? Don't say that.
They won't.
Don't, right, how do you ban people from the room?
Nah,
I'm joking.
That's what Scott the Canadian's for, although I think he left.
What if they I don't think they'll cancel it. If
They won't.
They might. I would accept a delay.
Delays are fine. Get it right. I'm totally fine with that. That's just a paranoia question.
Yeah, true. Well, we're going to have that fear, of course, you know. But we got to hold on.
Why do people keep asking about the American N64 or DD?
Did you like Ghostbusters?
Haven't seen it.
Neither have I.
I've seen the original, obviously, and the sequel. Picked up a bunch of Ghostbusters games over here, actually. You'll see. Well, sort of. They're mostly for Scott the Canadian, not for me, but one of them is.
I'd want to keep an open mind on it. Like, I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I thought the first trailer that I saw was really rubbish.
Scott, you're still here. You're supposed to be interacting with people. You officially rep. What's wrong with you?
Have you played Deus Ex Human Revolution? That's sweet. That's a cool game. That is like being in Blade Runner. I love that. Deus Ex? Deus Ex? Deus Ex? Deus Ex.
Deus Ex. Did I see the Rogue One trailer at Star Wars Celebration? Fucking no. I wasn't there. We didn't understand enough about how that shit worked. Hey, it's Remy Munier. What up, dude? He's on the podcast with me.
Nice.
Yeah, you guys will hear that. The Patreon podcast is going to go public in sometime next week, and Remy is on that podcast now, along with my other co-host Chip Sinkbell. So it's gonna be
That's
awesome.
a cool name,
isn't it?
Yeah.
It's Chip Sinkbell. The dude is a boss.
That's wicked.
The guy's he sounds like he's had like decades of practice, but it was his first podcast ever.
Wicked,
the guy's
He
awesome.
nailed it.
Remy's really good too, and he's French, so we get like a European thing in there.
Cool,
That's not as
Cosmopolitan.
appropriate here.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not as weird here, but you need to be in the shot.
Well, you need to move over. Look at this room here.
Well, I'm gonna go auto shot. It'll be the bench.
So if you think the camera's like this, so like you get this half.
I just move in because I'm trying to read the
the.
questions,
Yeah,
and then Oh yeah, Scott's trying to get your attention.
Scott, what's he saying?
Thanks.
Thanks for taking those Ghostbusters games.
In the mail. You are the best.
Oh yeah, no worries. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, that was random. 3 little, Japanese Game Boy Ghostbuster games.
Yeah. What the hell were we even talking
cool
about?
little Japanese boxes. The little Game Boy.
Hey,
boxes.
Chip is here. Sinkwich. That's Chip. Nice. So we got Chip and Remy. Yeah, those are my co-hosts on the podcast. I hope you guys enjoy that. That's coming up, I want to say, on the 26th that will get released. So you guys get to check that out. So I want to say hi to them.
Oh, right. Did you see Zelda Breath of the Wild trailer? Right, I watched a little bit of it, but then I stopped watching because I don't want to know anything about it. Zelda is my favourite game series. For God's sake, I have indelible ink in my skin. Is indelible, is that the right word?
I don't know what you're trying to say.
I have a tattoo.
You're British. You invented the language. You can make up whatever you want. It becomes a word.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Okay.
Except for Derby.
Nice. A license to kill language. Yeah, I watched a little bit of Zelda Breath of the Wild, but I don't want to see any more of it. I don't want to know any more about it. I want it all to be fresh and surprising, and that's where I'm going. So I'm avoiding anything to do with that.
Yep. How long are we live streaming for? Not super long. How long have we been going? I didn't even notice. Yeah, you guys tell me. How long have we been going? I actually can't tell. I think we've been going for like 20 minutes probably. I don't know. We could probably go for another 10 maybe.
Pokemon Go. Well, we talked a little bit about it before. I mean, I tried it, and then I tried going outside to like catch something right outside the house, and I just felt like a complete idiot. So I stopped. I thought this is ridiculous. I cannot do this shit. I wasn't even in public. There was no one around. There was no one on the street, and I still felt like a fucking knob.
I have no interest in Pokemon Go. I'm sorry. I never cared about it before, but I still don't. Apparently, you and I are cunts. That's cool.
We are, yeah.
We're cunts.
Nice, yeah.
But at least Marty says I'm cool.
So
you're still a cunt.
Oh, Raz, did you see your video? Have you got your video yet? We did something for you. That's the guy we just recorded something for a little bit.
I keep complaining about Derby, but please explain Kansas and Arkansas. Yeah, they're spelled wrong, but that's how they're spelled. How would you say them? How would you say Kansas and Arkansas?
Kansas, Arkansas.
He's got it.
Arkansas.
Yeah, Arkansas and Kansas.
Kansas.
Because maybe that sounds grossly offensive. I don't know. I didn't come up with it.
Do cans even have asses? What's a can's ass?
That's not bad. It's not bad for the southern accent there. So yeah, let's talk about other stuff we picked up.
Oh, right, okay. I got some stuff. Yeah,
he's got a few things he could show. I picked up a bunch of Dreamcast stuff, but not for me. For some friends.
Well, I'm kind of spoiling a video that's going to be on my channel, but fuck it.
Yeah, go check out his channel.
Yeah.
Subscribe to him,
Yeah.
like right now. His link is in the description, or the low bar. You can check that out there.
Is it already in
Hey,
there?
you know, it's there.
You already, okay, cool.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I was just checking that.
You leave it alone.
I'm an amateur. See, I'm new to all this
Yeah.
live streaming shit, but
Yeah, it's
yeah.
fine.
So-
But yeah, the link is already in there.
So I did a video like talking about some stuff that we picked up today, but I'm going out again like this.
Yeah, you suck,
Remember,
dude.
camera's
Stay
there.
in there.
But yeah, this guy.
My head is the size of your whole body. It's weird.
Right. Okay. I think this is closer to the thing.
Yeah, that's how that
So,
works.
Yeah. This guy is quite lucky apparently. Yeah, this kind of thing.
Hey,
happens
you
all the
guys know
time.
this from years of watching me. Hopefully, I just find random stuff,
Yeah.
and yeah, that happened.
Yeah, I mean, we went to some charity shops on the way to the game meetup, and yesterday.
Wait, before you tell the story, do what Garrett said and explain why it's stupid.
I thought, put another shrimp on the barbie. I'm not even from Australia, motherfucker. Nice. Put another shrimp on the barbie. I can't even do an Australian accent. That's the.
I'm sorry, that broke me. That was good.
Nice. What's the difference between a drug dealer and a hooker? I don't understand. I mean, one's selling chemicals, the other's selling
Sex. I don't know. Show them your games.
I don't know. There's probably a joke. Yeah. So right, going into charity shops, you don't really expect to find anything great in there. I've not had that much luck in charity shops, but this guy with me, with a lucky talisman, walked in and found Mario Kart Double Dash for £1 English or 99p.
Well, 99p is not a whole pound.
It's not one whole pound, no.
It's basically. But they don't have the tax is pre-built in. My American friends, you won't understand this. I know Canadians as well. We don't do this. Whatever it says on the tag is what it costs because tax is pre-established.
Sounds logical, doesn't it? Sounds like that's the way you probably should do it.
But think about it the other way. If something seems cheaper,
Yeah.
you're always like, well, there's going to be tax, but you don't think about it until you're at the register. And you end up buying it. And then you're like, fuck.
So that method relies on stupidity.
It's in a sense.
Which is rife.
But at the same time, look at our economies.
Yeah,
Just
sure.
saying.
Yeah, it is rife. So anyway, yeah, charity shop, walked in and found Mario Kart Double Dash, and right friggin' next to it, only Tales of Symphonia, again for £1.
Yeah, I brought that my old-fashioned luck there.
Tales of Symphonia in a charity shop for £1.
A what shop?
A charity shop.
There you go. It's again like a thrift store, like a Goodwill type of thing.
Complete and everything. Mental. So that was
Yeah.
pretty sweet. And I got a few games from the old meetup today as well, from Retro World in Derby.
Derby.
Yeah, because I'm a big original Xbox collector as well, just like Adam is, and he actually brought a load of games over for me.
I did.
Yeah, we did a kind of like mutually shared destruction. Why is that phrase? I don't know.
Because you want to think about the Cold War for some reason?
Yeah, it's
Really, it's
I
not
can't let it
destruction,
go. I
'cause
can't let it go, man.
You were on the winning side.
I don't even know what side I was on.
You were in North America. Well, you were in North America.
I don't even
in
know
the
what side I
UK.
was
They
on.
were on our
I don't know
side.
what's going on. Anyway, yeah, from Derby, from Retro World,
Derby.
got some OG games. That's Def Jam, Fight
Def Jam, Fight for New York.
Yeah. And then you've got Ty, the Tasmanian Tiger, that completes my Ty collection on the original Xbox. That's a really cool platform, actually, it's nice. And then Dino Crisis 3.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, some sweet titles to add to that collection. Loving the OG. Yeah.
A couple of quick comments real here. People are saying upload the stream later. Don't worry, it'll be saved. It'll be a viewable video later. Some people are talking about taxes and all that stuff. London, Ontario. Yeah, I've been there, but I've only driven through it. I think I stopped in there at a Tim Hortons once. Sorry. Oh, to Canadians. There is a Tim Hortons in Dublin, in Ireland. What the fuck? It's down the street from the only hotel that I've seen that has a Canadian flag on it. They got you repped. They're ready. But it is easily the worst coffee I've ever had in my life. Sorry. I saw some other...
Someone says, did you get a box of crap games? Did you get my box of crap
Oh! Dude, I'm sorry. I meant to email you. Yes, you sent them here. Yes, I got them. Thank you for that. Thanks for the candy, too. I don't have them on me because I'm already back at the hotel. I'm going to send you an email when I get back. I promise. But yes, I did get them. They're safe.
Oddworld Munch, Odyssey. Yeah, there was a box full of Munch.
No, that's a game. That's
No,
an
I know,
Xbox.
but I thought
Yeah,
you-
that's a game for the Xbox.
Yeah, I
I
know
wrote
it is,
Munchin's.
but I thought he was making a pun on the fact that you got sent loads of chocolate.
No, how would he? It hasn't
I
caught
don't
up to
know.
him
Yeah,
yet.
I'm not used to the live stream.
Any upcoming conventions? Yes, I'm gonna. As soon as I get back to the States, I'll be there for all of 11 hours before I fly up to Canada for the Con Bravo convention in Hamilton. Which, did you know that if you say a city which is an hour away from the biggest city in that country, if you call it a suburb, everyone goes insane? I didn't know that because by American standards, that's a fucking suburb.
Yeah, but we're really little. So
but it's not you, it's the Canadians.
Oh, Canadians, yeah.
They got mad at me. They're like, Hamilton is not a suburb. I'm like, well, by any other country's definition.
Yeah.
By an American definition, it would be a suburb. I'm sorry. I do apologize. Do I have an Asian version of the NES? No, I do not. Ever found an Apple Pippin or Amiga CD32 game on Apple Pippin? No. I actually picked up a couple of Amiga CD32 games while I've been here. Because it was popular in the UK, so
you got that last time as well, didn't you?
Yeah. It's the only time I ever get Amiga CD32 stuff is when I'm in the UK, because that's where it is.
Will Shenmue 3 be delayed? What do you think?
We already answered this.
Did we already answer that?
I hope not, but if it is, I hope it's because it was, needed it. I don't mind waiting. Do I own an Apple Pippin? Yes, I do. I did a video on it. You can check that out. No, I did not hire a driver. I didn't need one. I got this guy. He's driving me around. I will never drive in the UK again. I'm sorry.
Have little roads, yeah.
That was the worst experience of my life. Garrett's on my side. Hamilton's a fucking suburb. That's right. Garrett knows what's up. Do I like South Park? Yes, I do. Nez, not Ness.
Yes, that's right.
That's a British thing.
That's right, Nez.
Here's the thing.
Nez.
Here's the thing. If you come to North America and we hear you say Snez or Nez, we're like, oh my god, that person's a retard. That sounds like you have no idea what you're talking about.
Classic.
Scott in the comments will know what I'm talking about. We were at a store and this guy's like, you guys like Snes hunting? And we were like, oh wow, this guy's like it's his first day in
so what do
video
they call
games.
it? They call it NES. Or
We pronounce the letters NES or SNES.
You don't say NES.
No.
Nes.
No, it sounds really dumb. Or you just say that, like, I never hear anybody say no one says Nintendo and refers to the console.
Yeah.
But people will say Super Nintendo refer to the console. But they might say the original Nintendo or the Nintendo Entertainment System. But usually it's just abbreviated as NES. Unless you don't know what you're doing and you say, original Nintendo, I guess.
Are you visiting Lincoln again? Yeah, we said we might go to Lincoln at some point. It's great.
Yeah, but there's no definitive day on that.
Do you watch anime?
No, I do not. You already asked about. I don't know if it was you, Nick. Somebody asked about an Asian NES. I do not have one.
I watched a few animes. Hang on. Mine's gonna go blank now.
You think about that for a second. I'll keep powering through some questions. Do I have an Amstrad GX4000? That was only released in the UK, actually. If I see one for cheap, I might do it. Problem is just the space that it takes up. There was one last time I was here at Gotham Games. Let's move in a little bit.
Yeah.
I was one at Gotham Games. I'm probably not still there because that was 2 years ago.
It was a while.
But even then, I couldn't. Even though the price was fine, I couldn't get it just due to the space limitation. Because I have to, bring everything back on a plane.
You could just buy more suitcases.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. But then I have to pay the fee on having extra luggage. Oh, you were just kidding.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
I might have to actually do that though. The store in Lincoln has moved?
Yeah, it has. Yeah, it's moved. Yeah, it's a new location.
Oh, so you know where this new location is?
I don't know where it is. No, that guy mentioned. Someone mentioned it today. Actually,
Google.
Yeah, you just have to Google it. But yeah, Gotham Games, you'll find it. It's got a Facebook page and stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
I already kind of talked about the NES Mini. I don't really give a fuck about it. Those 30-in-1 clones.
What are the Sonic questions? Are we trying to avoid the Sonic questions? What Sonic questions?
What are the questions? 25th Sonic Anniversary Game Party this Friday. What?
That's not a question.
Okay. We talked a bit about the Saturn getting hacked and Sonic Jump coming to the Saturn. What else do you want, man? Would I buy a Neptune prototype? It would have to be cheap because I'm sure the actual one would be like thousands upon thousands of dollars. What else we got?
Great meeting you today.
Sorry, guys. Comments are just going really fast. Great meetup. IRC Clever. Yeah. Thanks for coming out, dude. I think that was the dude who gave me the hand sanitizer.
Oh, cool. No, that was
and you
really
signed
nice.
his book. You signed his book.
Yeah, he was a nice guy. That was really nice.
Yeah.
He had his hand sanitizer. Imagine
is the Wii good to collect for? In my opinion, fuck no.
But the Wii collection, the PAL, I don't know what the US boxes, but the PAL Wii boxes are not very nice on the shelf. They're just really plain and white, and they don't look great as in a collection. But to have as a collection, it's a lot of cool games on it.
Do I like American tea or British tea? They're the same shit. Yeah, we have Twinings and all that crap. It's the same stuff.
Globalization, man.
Yeah,
we've all got the same shit.
I'd sign your Dreamcast. I signed 3 of those.
Yeah,
today.
That was crazy. 3 Dreamcast signs and a copy of Shenmue.
A copy of Shenmue, 3 Dreamcasts, and a book.
That's it. You're the Dreamcast guy, man. That's it.
Apparently.
That was cool.
Yeah, you signed an autograph.
I did. I signed an autograph today.
His first one. He busted his cherry shop.
Nice.
Yeah, bringing that full circle. Rarest items in our collection.
Well, I'll show you mine.
Yeah, he has that advantage. I guess I would have to say, just due to the impossible nature of finding it, the Dreamcast development hardware. I have a lot of that stuff, as I've done videos on. I'm not sure what else. Maybe the Divers 2000 Dreamcast. Mostly it's Dreamcast stuff, because that's what I put most of my effort into. But he's on his way with something.
This might not be the most three rarest, but it's three things I've picked out to show you anyway, just for the sake of it. I have Pulseman. It is a Japanese exclusive on the Mega Drive. It's a really cool platformer. Awesome artwork as well on the Z-Box. Pulseman, yeah. Don't see that around much. I have the obligatory Panzer Dragoon Saga. But I also have this thing, which is bound high for the Virtual Boy. I had to make this box up from a template that somebody put on the internet, and it's an unreleased game that was due to be one of the first in the second wave of Virtual Boy games that obviously got cancelled and the machine did really badly. But that is actually a really good game. It's a complete game, so there's nothing missing from what it would have been in the full release. And yeah, so happy to make that up. I did a video doing that as well, and I had really, really bad hair. This is a few years ago when I did that video. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Do I have an N64 DD? Yes, I do. I've done a couple videos on it, actually. One just on it, and then I did one on my N64 recap. I included it in there, and apparently I was in Watch Mojo's video about it. They used some of my footage, which was cool. Rare variants of consoles will I be making videos on. Oh, like I said before, the Japanese PSX is going to be the next one that'll come out in a couple of days, I think. I uploaded it before I left, but I haven't planned out what the one after that will be.
Are you guys fans of Ape Escape? Ape Escape is brilliant. Love those games.
Those are kind of hard to find in North America.
Yeah, I still haven't got the third one, but yeah, that's a quality series.
Yeah. Will I be visiting Liverpool? No, we will not. How did I get the Divers 2000 Dreamcast? Oh, that's a good question. I got that in like the 2008 crash, so that was awesome because around that time everybody just needed money, so they were just selling stuff for super cheap. So I just found a dude on eBay who was selling it. It was like $300 USD plus, including shipping.
Nice.
And now it's like a $1,200 thing to find used. It was brand new when I got it, sealed.
That's ridiculous.
I opened it because I'm stupid, but like I wanted it open. I wasn't gonna buy it. Otherwise, you're just buying a cardboard box because it literally.
Did you enjoy the moment?
Of course, it
Well,
literally shipped in a cardboard box.
Well, listen,
I got it before I even made Dreamcast or even made videos at all. I was still in college at that point.
Will Sega ever make another console? No!
No, it's not happening. Stop asking.
Oh god, it's not happening.
This is a good question from Tom, especially because we're here. Being Sega fans, do either of you have any of the crap PAL-only Altered Beast on PS2? I do have it. I haven't played it for more than a couple of minutes, but...
No, I don't have the PS2 one, no.
Yeah, it's...
really bad.
It was so bad that it's a Euro exclusive.
Nice. Yeah, we get all the... Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, I don't mean to knock anybody, but it's true, man. Some of the PAL exclusives are just pure fucking shit. But it doesn't matter. I mean, hey, I'm here to collect them. I'm the idiot, so blame me.
He's alright, he's lightening the load.
Yeah, I'm bringing all this crap back to North America. Yeah. I'm buying them for 50p.
Yeah, our CEX shelves will benefit. It'll be clear of all the crap.
Am I ever going to do a full room tour? No. Unless I'm quitting the channel. That will be my last
I like
video.
your rationale on that as well.
It's simple. If you do that, you have nowhere to go as a channel. Especially based on the nature of what we do. Plus, it's out of date the second you do it. I mean, I still collect stuff. It's immediately out of date. No, the hell with that. Whenever someone starts off their channel with that, I'm like, oh, you have no idea how much of a mistake that was.
You just shot your load all over.
I'm not sure what this live radio thing is that you're talking about. Victor, dude, you've asked like 80 times about Shenmue 3 being delayed. We already answered you twice.
Wait, can Adam name more presidents than Shenmueso can name prime ministers? I bet you.
I can name every single U.S. president.
Well, right. Well, yeah, because I could probably name you about 5 prime ministers.
So that win on that base. Plus, Britain's way the hell older.
Yeah.
How long have you had prime ministers?
Many years.
Like, going back to the
I don't know
queens,
things.
like earliest queens.
Look, many years, alright? I don't know.
Okay.
Democracy is not as old as monarchy, so not that old.
Okay.
But
when did you get democracy?
I don't know.
Was it like my lifetime?
I don't remember. Yeah, probably in the 90s sometime, I think. Yeah. Well, we still haven't got it. Oh, controversial. Let's not go down there.
Yeah.
Democracy.
Keep the politics out of this.
Democracy is currently being eroded in this country. Yeah.
Oh, TDM guy. You must be the dude we were hanging out with, the Laura Croft Way thing. No, we didn't end up going over there.
But we did nearly go to Lara Croft Way, a street in Derby today.
Derby.
Nearly. I said nearly. We didn't bother because it started raining. But yeah, there is a street there called Lara Croft Way, which is quite bizarre. Did you get told the story about why that was named that? Someone told you?
Coors, the developer of the original game, was based right there.
That was it, yeah.
Who came right after Taft? I didn't memorize the order, but Taft was right after Roosevelt. No, after Taft. Yeah, no, after Taft was Woodrow Wilson.
Right. Oh,
presidents.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. I can name you not many prime ministers.
How many game consoles do I own? Dude, I don't know. A lot.
Yeah,
because that includes there's a lot of doubles and stuff. Phil's really upset about the whole Derby thing.
Do you know anybody who has all the consoles? Like
no one does. There's literally no one. You can't because there's console that came out in regions that you would never know of.
Right, yeah, region.
It's fucking impossible. Yeah. It's Derby, dude. It's Derby. I mean, if you want to say it correctly, it's Derby. Nice haircut. Thank you. Yeah, some of the videos you guys have seen this month will be out of date, obviously, just because I had to shoot them all before I left. Yeah, I had a crazy month, basically, because I'm like out of the country the entire time. I was only in the U.S. for like 4 days.
And then, busy schedule. You've had a busy summer.
Yeah, then I was in Ireland for a week, a little over a week. Now I'm here for 2 weeks, and then I come back to my country for about 11 hours before going up to Canada for like a half a week.
You got some good air miles, though.
Yeah. Did I go to the gaming museum in Nottingham? No, but we've been talking about it. The possibility, we'll see. I'm still going to be there for a couple days, but like our schedules conflict. You don't watch my videos because of the distant voice thing. Sorry, my camera literally does not support a microphone, so I have to get a new camera as well as that.
Do you think Dreamcast games will continue to go up in price? They could. I mean, well, I'm thinking about the PAL games here. Their cases are quite fragile, which might mean that in the future there will be less of them in decent condition, which will raise their prices. But that's just for the PAL ones specifically. They have really crap cases for Dreamcast games. But
yeah,
I don't know. I think the systems are quite reliable out there, Dreamcast. So
except for the GD-ROM drive. Yeah.
If you have lots of systems surviving into the further future, then they'll continue to be collectible.
I just saw one that I thought was a good question. Where did it go?
Phoenix Games. He says, "Do I ever see PS2?" Phoenix?
Oh man, I told you about those. That's the ones by like that company that does those shitty Disney clone games.
Oh right,
yeah.
The one, right? You mean the ones that kind of plagiarize?
Yeah. Dalmatians 3, which
we
there was
looked
that.
at them today, yeah.
Oh, there's so much garbage shit that they made. Yeah. Kebab and chips. I'll see what I can do. So many questions so quickly. Mansfield? No, I don't have intentions of...
Ever played Sega Rally in arcade? Yeah. Have you ever played Sega Rally in an arcade on the articulated unit, on the cab? It's amazing! Oh my god! It's kind of a recent version of it, I think, but yeah.
Cool. Favorite Cube game? Mine, I think, would be Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes.
Mine's is it? Back up. The one that I said to you, have you got this? The green cover with the lady with the camera. That's a really good description. It's not it's GameCube exclusive. Oh, what is it called? Not Black and White.
Oh, Beyond
Good and Evil. Yeah.
Well, that's not a choice for a GameCube game because it's on Xbox, it's on PS2, and it's actually on 360.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it's a bad. Okay, it's Mario Sunshine. I really like that. I think it's a really good one.
Okay, well that's an answer. People are asking about the Frame Meister. That's going to be a thing. Hint, hint. Nudge, nudge. Will I ever go to other parts of Canada other than Ontario? Ontario is just the easiest one for me to get to, so that's why I go with it generally. I'd like to go up to and spend time in Vancouver, but I don't live anywhere near there, so that's kind of complicated. I'd love to go to Montreal, but that, again, is just more work and it's harder to get to. Have I ever been to E3? No, I've been offered tickets to go there. Actually, this last time at E3, I was offered tickets by 2K, Ubisoft, E3 itself, and Microsoft all offered me tickets, like free press passes to get into E3. But none of them would be like, here's a hotel, here's a flight, which is fine. I wouldn't expect any of them to do any of that, or even give me the badges. But at the same time, I wasn't going to cover the cost of going out there, so yeah. Oh, that's a good question for you.
What do you think? Knuckles Chaotix? I've never played it. I haven't played Knuckles Chaotix. No. Yeah. Travesty.
Clutch.
Is that the one where he's kind of tied to something?
Yeah, 2 rings. Or
I might have actually played a little. I think I played a demo.
I played
a demo on
fucking
360
hated
Live
it.
or something like that.
I thought it was awful, but that's me.
I wanted to, I think I did, yeah, and he's connected to something, it's a nice, it's good, it's a good variant on it, I think, you know.
I'm willing to replay it. I haven't played it in like a decade. Retro console I would want that I don't have, Neo Geo CD.
How many original Xbox games do you want? I've got about 300, I think.
How many do you want, or how many do you have?
Own.
Yeah, I don't know, somewhere around there. Probably a little more. I don't have mine in front of me like this dude.
What's your favourite non-Wii U current gen game?
Ooh. I might go with Far Cry 4.
Yeah, I'm going to love it. I know I will love it. I've loved Far Cry 3, but I'm waiting till I get the PS4.5 or whatever. It's
Neo or
next
K
year.
or whatever it is.
And then I'll play all these cross-generational releases on the newer versions, I think. So I'm waiting. I'm not going to be playing Far Cry 4 yet. But that is, Far Cry 3 was a...
I'm asked if I've learned any English referring to the country, not the actual language, words or phrases. Derby, although that one's just...
Aluminium.
No, I mean, it's all idioms. And then there was ones like Dippy, which apparently isn't real. Just random stuff. You know, it's nothing I didn't already know. It's just stuff we don't use. Like, there's some interesting ones, like, so you say when something's in good condition, what do you say about it?
In good nick.
That's, like, ironic. Because
nick.
in the States, or in Canada as well, if you'd say, you would describe something, like, all right, let's see if there's any damage on here somewhere. Like I'd say, oh look, you know, the little bit of plastic there is kind of messed up. I would actually say, oh, it's a little bit nicked up. You don't really want that.
Yeah,
it's the exact opposite meaning. You know, stuff like that.
Well, we still have nicks. You can still nick something, and I can nick something off you as well if I nicked it out of your pocket.
Yeah, but that means theft.
Yeah,
but that's a different meaning.
Yeah.
Dude, what the hell? And then there's a guy named Nick who's really crying. Yeah. What if Sega never died? What are my thoughts on that? I mean, they're not dead. They're just useless. It would be nice to see an alternate future where they had been successful, but it's whatever.
Favorite Dreamcast game apart from Shenmue?
Oh, Sonic Adventure 1.
Alright. I never gave it the time of day. I tried a couple of times and I kind of got... I didn't give it that long. I kind of got a little way into it and it didn't do it for me. Okay, I'll try it again. I will try that again.
We're friends?
I'm missing something, aren't I? Okay, I've not
Jesus
I
Christ.
haven't seen the light yet. And what is the deal with those little things that you kind of nurture in the little kind
like
of...
chows?
The little Tamagotchi things, yeah.
Yeah, chows.
Pokemon.
Do
either of you play instruments? I tried to play... Oh, skin flute, very good. I tried to play guitar, I'm not very good. But can you play the skin flute or any other type of instrument?
No. Let's see. The Sharp NES TV. No, I don't own one. I did just see one of those in Philadelphia at... I did a video on this. A store called Classic Game Junkie. They actually have one, and I showed it in there. All right, Chip Sinkwich. Sinkwich, sorry, I was reading your name. Chip Sinkbelt, obviously. Yeah, you guys Dude... Chip is the master of nicknames that he doesn't want. You sent Remy and me several pictures of food if I had any good food in the UK.
Yeah, but not English food.
Well, no, I have the English breakfast every day.
Yeah, well, yeah, which is called a continental breakfast. Apparently.
No. Here it's the English breakfast. I just call it the continental.
Oh, right,
you tell them you're English. You tell them what the stereotypical English breakfast
so
is.
The English breakfast is just your basic fried bread, sausages, bacon, tomatoes, beans, eggs, all the good stuff. You know.
No. You can't say you know. They don't know. That's the point.
Maybe black pudding if you're in some parts of the country. Yeah, that's
a lot of hash browns, a lot of bacon, but different type of bacon, sausages, usually scrambled eggs. A lot of there's grilled tomatoes is always part, or tomato, and
tomato. Hey man, got a tomato?
Yeah. Do you have a tomato?
You have a tomato?
Yeah.
Has anybody got any goddamn tomatoes? Have you played Skies of Arcadia? I played a little bit of it.
Yeah, you guys got fucked on that one.
Oh, how?
Because Skies of Arcadia, the North American version, supports VGA.
Oh,
the PAL version doesn't.
What's the point in that?
I don't know.
Why would they not do
Thanks,
that?
Sega of Europe.
Yeah,
thank you, Sega of America, literally.
Thanks, Obama, who works for Sega, who probably owns it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Do you like PS Vita?
No, I don't like black pudding. That was... Blah, I was making a vomit noise.
Vita's alright.
What is Figure It Out Productions? Is my production company. Would both of you like a free T-shirt from my company, Split Beaver Clothing?
That's a nice name.
Sure.
That's a nice name. Do you kiss your mother with that mouse? Mouse? Do you kiss your mother with a mouse? That'll be a good gif.
Since I'm in the UK, what is the coolest PAL exclusive you have that's not a horse racing game? I assume you mean one that I picked up here on this trip, because I can't remember all the ones I've ever picked up. Because if you do that, you get into dangerous territory. Like Shenmue 2, the European Dreamcast, for sure, is going to be the best one. But that doesn't count. It has to be stuff I picked up here. Maybe new Ghostbusters 2 for NES. Complete in box. That would be a good one. But I didn't pick that up this time.
We should wrap up soon.
Okay, all right. We're gonna go for what, 8 more minutes?
Yeah.
And then we'll wrap it up even time.
My body's not confusing.
Okay. Why are we yellow? Because we're cowards? No, it's just because the background is yellow. So yeah, we'll start.
Try Marmite. No, I will
no.
not try Marmite. My girlfriend likes
No,
Marmite.
is this the person who's got to challenge me to the Marmite conversation?
No, this is a live stream on my
Challenged me
channel.
to a Marmite competition.
Who was it?
I don't know, but he challenged.
Do you remember the name? Can we find them?
Well, no, I don't know.
I will not eat Marmite. It's disgusting.
I have no
Challenged
Although-
me to eat a tablespoon.
My better half puts it in cooking sometimes, and I don't notice. And I say, that's nice. She goes, it's got Marmite in it. And then I cry. Yeah. She tricks me into eating Marmite, man.
Dreamcast merchandise from Forbidden Planet? I've not heard of that. Although I was just at Forbidden Planet's booth at Star Wars Celebration because they had like exclusive figures there, so that was kind of cool.
Do you have any plans on picking up the Scorpio when it comes out?
Have you got these?
They're not mine.
They are mine.
Just give them
Oh dear.
She stepped on some cookies. I'm not going to buy a SCART TV. That's ridiculous. I'd have to ship it back. No point.
Ever had spotted dick? Yeah, but I got a cream for it, so it was alright.
Ooh, yeah, that's too bad.
I think he means the pudding.
Yeah, maybe.
It's nice. Got like currants in it.
How do I get a bigger beard? Don't shave.
Yeah, it's just time. Let time happen to your chin. Thoughts on ginger beer? That's alright. I like ginger. Anything really. Ginger's nice.
I don't drink. I'm no fun.
No, it's not really a beer. It's like a soft drink.
Oh,
Yeah.
like root beer.
Yeah,
type of
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
all right. Thoughts on Dwayne Wade going to the Chicago Bulls? Yeah.
Who the fuck is Dwayne Wayne?
Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade.
It doesn't matter. We're in the UK. They have no idea what to talk about. This is all football. Say it. You're all excited.
Football.
They say it like you're excited, like a.
I love to watch the football. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And he doesn't mean hand egg.
No, I don't mean hand egg. I mean real football.
You use your
Not
foot.
Handball.
It's the footy.
It is the footy. That's why we call it that.
Yeah.
It reminds
That's fine.
us-
I'm not disagreeing with you. Do I have a 32X collection? I do, but it's by no stretch of the imagination complete. Because there was, like 44 games for it? Something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a bunch, but not even half. Will I be at VGCC in September in Waterloo? Maybe. I'm not sure yet.
What does that mean? Do you think Nintendo should have used their advantage in environmentalism to save the Wii U? That's a brilliant question. I don't quite know what you mean. Explain yourself.
Yeah. Favorite Sega IP? Obviously Shenmue. Let's see what else we got here.
Did she stand on cookies or biscuits? She stood on cookies.
They were actually cookies. They were not biscuits. When I hear biscuits, I either think of the stuff you make in an oven that's like... Well, I guess you guys think it's similar to a scone.
You know what the
guys
main
think of it as
difference between a
scone?
biscuit and a cookie is?
The name?
The level of moisture, I would say. What do you reckon?
Well,
A biscuit
actually,
tends to be a bit more
sometimes
crisp.
It's quite weird. You have like biscuits and stew, don't you?
We have...
It's like stew and dumplings.
No.
And
When I hear the term biscuit, I either think of the things I was just describing, which you guys call like a scone, or a dog biscuit.
Oh right, yeah, but you can get a cobbler.
Yeah, but what you guys call a biscuit, we generally would think of as just a different type of cookie.
That's just ridiculous.
Sorry.
You're messing things up.
No, I'm
What's the most complete collection you have? I am one game away from a complete US Virtual Boy collection, but that's not saying much. There's not many games. in
But
it.
the funny thing about that is it's a console that was never released here in the UK.
Yeah.
I have a complete Dreamcast collection. I have a complete Jaguar CD collection.
Nice.
Not that that one really matters that much.
You have actual Jaguar as well.
Of course.
Yeah, I like the boxes. They're cool boxes.
Yeah, and a Jaguar CD. Yeah, I did a video with a YouTuber named O Nickel, and we did a video on like 5 really obscure consoles. You go check it out on O Nickel's channel, and I did like half the narration. That was one of them. Was the Jaguar CD, the Apple Pippin, and a few other things.
How about a fusion between Pokemon Go and Shenmue?
I'm good, thanks. No.
So how would that work? Explain.
I mean, presumably Rio would be bored, and then he'd start looking for Pokemon on his phone in 1986 in rural
Does that
China.
mean you just walk around with your phone all day asking people for sailors?
Here's the thing: in 1987, in rural Chinese village, I don't think he's playing Pokemon Go.
I'm looking for some sailors.
You know, N64 DD versus Jaguar CD. I mean, N64 DD is a better piece of tech. Oh, that's fine. But Jaguar CD sadly somehow ended up with a better game library, even though they're both pointless.
Oh, that's weird.
It's just because it actually has like a couple of games on it, whereas N64 DD is mostly like Mario Paint games.
Yeah, true. I can't believe they didn't do more with that.
Yeah. We're gonna go in like 3 minutes. Just warning you.
Thoughts on people saying Sonic Adventure aged badly? Now, obviously you loved it, but do you think it's aged well?
I haven't played it in a while. I would have to play it again, but I think I would love it regardless.
Fair do.
I do not own a Nintendo iQ. I've held one. A buddy of mine named Shane, aka you guys might know him as Rerez. He's a YouTuber. He had one for a little while, but you know what it is? Have you ever heard of an iQ?
No, I haven't.
It was like basically the way Nintendo got the N64 into China was like as a handheld.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
It's a very weird little thing.
Master Chief says, Halo or Call of Duty. Now, forgive me, Master Chief, I think you may be a little bit biased in this.
Yeah, it seems like you might.
I would say Halo. Yeah, I love Halo. Brilliant.
So even you are. You're with him.
I went to the midnight launch for Halo 4, motherfucker. I made a video. It's on my channel. Go have a look. It's crazy.
Garrett, you already got like 2 shoutouts, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, thank you, Polymatrix. I'm glad you like my videos. Will I ever do a meetup in Chicago? Here's the thing. I never really planned on that. I do occasionally go to a store in Chicago called People Play Games. If you'll find me there, it'll be on Fridays. That's like the only time I ever go there. But it's not consistent. I never really thought to do it. I might organize something like that at some point.
The guy says apparently the Wii U is more economical than the PS4.
Oh, as far as electricity out.
Yeah,
that makes sense. The same with the
Nice.
the PS4 and Xbox One are like gas guzzlers.
That's another good reason. I love my Wii U, and that's just
petrol
made me love it.
guzzlers.
Yeah, I like it even more now. Nice one. It's economical too.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna take one last question, then we're out of here. Let's see. Somebody give me. Well, I guess by the time you see this, it will have already been delayed. So we'll buy them a second or so to kind of.
Yeah, good idea.
Something.
Nice.
Why don't you show them something? Did you show them?
Yeah, well, this is something that Adam brought for me the last time that he visited.
Yeah, I did a video on it where we tried to repair it. You should find it. It's got a picture of a dog. In the still.
Yeah, it wasn't as successful as my previous attempt to fix a Virtual Boy, which was only partially successful itself. But yeah, I will be looking into doing the full fix for it. But yeah, cool.
All right, let's see. We got a second here. This doesn't count, but yes, I have had a full English breakfast, but that won't count as our question. All right, what do you got? Come on, guys. Nobody has questions, or you have at least nothing like. Thoughts on walking simulator? What? I don't care about that. Man, most people are just like...
Oh, they've got a hard time. Some guy says midgets are the first to smell farts and the last to know it's raining. Well, they've just got it hard. It's harsh.
It's too bad.
Too bad. Let's take a moment for the midgets.
Yeah.
But you can't call them that. New Toe Jam and Earl game thoughts. Oh yeah, it's coming into it. That'll be sweet. I'm looking forward to that. I really enjoyed both of the Toe Jam and Earl games that I played. Not the second one.
Alright, I guess nobody has any questions for this final... I guess we're going to go with... Alright, this is the only question that was thrown at us. Hardest to find Wii U game. Oh, you actually have it.
Oh.
I'm going to go get it.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah. Apparently I have the hardest to find Wii U game. What is that? Oh, really? No shit.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently it's this one. Unlimited World, what is it called?
It is a One Piece Unlimited World Red. Now, the reason that that's super hard to find is European exclusive, but on top of that, the English variant, this is released all across Europe, but it was language specific. So, like, the German version's only in German, French version's only in French, whatever. The English version, limited to the UK, but the English version, recalled. It was recalled shortly after its release. Therefore, this version is almost fucking impossible to find.
That's pretty sweet.
And you happen to own it.
Oh my
and that's why I called it out earlier. I was like,
and it has a manual!
Yeah. So this what I would say is it. So if you're a Wii U collector, especially you are all obviously English speakers, This is going to be the one that, good fucking luck. I managed to track it down as well, so I'm all done. I'm sad. You guys are fucked, not me. And he's okay. But, yeah, that's the truly the hardest. Just be careful, because there's a lot of listings for it on eBay and Amazon, but everybody's selling, like, the German version, because the German version isn't worth anything. But, yeah, the English version of that's a difficult one to find. So, guys, I guess we'll leave you with that. It's been a lot of fun, so thank you to Ben for joining me. Thank you to Carla for putting up with us doing this in your living room. And thank you guys for watching, and we will see you later. And make sure you check out his channel.
Yeah, go do it.
And thank you to Scott, even though you're no longer watching, because you were moderating. Bye, everybody.
Nice. Cheers, Scott.